Hello, dear viewers. Welcome to our TV program, Unknown History. Thank you very much for your kind messages and calling from Africa for the program. We know that you like it very much. And today we are going to talk about a wonderful part of Turkey, southeast of Turkey. There is a marvelous city which was mentioned also in Bible. The ones who read Bible will definitely know this city when I say now. It is Edessa city. Edessa, the name comes from Greek language, of course, and but today it is called as Şanlıurfa city. It was Urfa, but later on the name changed as Şanlıurfa. Then in Turkey we call that city as Şanlıurfa. But today there are some Edessas in the world, not only in Turkey that Edessa, but the main original Edessa is this city. And the Edessa in Greece is taking the name from the Urfa city, the ancient name of Urfa city, Edessa. And also the city in Ukraine, Odessa, takes its name, Urfa city. And Urfa city is located in the southeast of Turkey, neighboring Syria. It is only a few kilometers away from the city center, is a few kilometers away from Syrian border. But people are living in peace because the war in Syria didn't enter in Turkey. And Urfa city has got 2 million people. And the population is 2 million. And this is not low in Turkey. And the area is 18,584 kilometers square. Urfa today is very important with Turkish agricultural area. The GAP project, when we translate into English, Southeastern Anatolian Agricultural Project. There are some water dams and the watering canals, and the water is coming to a very fertile, wonderful soil, and Turkey is making a wonderful income from this area. And the Urfa city is not only famous with its agricultural areas, but also history, because the Urfa, Edessa, built the first university in the world, and also the first planet observatory was built in Edessa University. Today there is Harran University in that area, but we can call Harran University relating to that university the first university city. And not only this, but also some recent years, the Göbekli Tepe. Göbekli Tepe was discovered by German archaeologist Professor Klaus Schmidt. We are very thankful to Mr. Schmidt because when he started his observing in that area, he discovered wonderful things, such as the first medical operation was made in Edessa, and also there are 12 important stones. 12 is a very important number in faith, not only in Islam but also in Christianity. When we look at also ancient faith, we can also find some important things about 12, such as Greek gods, and also 12 apostles of Jesus Christ, and 12 Imams of Ali in Shia. The Shia is the Muslim religious sect, and they believe Imam Ali had 12 friends around of him. And also there are 12 months, as you know, 12 horoscopes. And the 12 is settled inside of the faith. And there are 12 stones which had some figures, animal figures, these kind of things. And the archaeologues understood this place is the first religious visiting area in the world, just before Mecca, just before Vatican, and also Jerusalem. When there were no Meccas, Vaticans, and Jerusalem or Istanbul, there was Göbekli Tepe, and people were worshipping God around of these 12 stones. And normally Göbekli Tepe observation started in 1995. But just before this date, also there was an article which was published by Peter Benedict in 1980 in the United States. He talked about Göbekli Tepe, but the importance of Göbekli Tepe was not understood very well those days. And Klaus Schmidt, unfortunately, he passed away in 2014, before he has seen the Göbekli Tepe has been chosen as the historical area of the year, and the new museum was opened in that area, and the people are coming from all around the world to see this wonderful place. And of course, we are not going to talk about only Göbekli Tepe, but also Euphrates, very important river starting from eastern part of Turkey, and it is flowing through Urfa city, entering to Syrian border, and going till Basra Bay. And Fırat, the Euphrates in English, but Turkish is Fırat. Euphrates river name comes from Jewish language. It is Euphrates. And the Freight means fertile, very fertile, beautiful river, it means. And also we meet Euphrates name in Old Testament, in Bible. When we read the first part of Holy Book, Bible, in the Genesis part, you can see also the Euphrates rivers emphasize. And also the around of Euphrates River was declared by Old Testament as promised land to the believers. And that is why today some Jews believe that this part of the Middle East belong to their own country. And also maybe the war in that area because of this. We can meet some mosaics in around of Edessa, and also reflecting Euphrates River. So I kindly request you visiting this area and discovering wonderful history. And the Euphrates, Edessa, is not only important for these reasons. Also, it's important just because of Abraham the prophet. Abraham the prophet lived in the city Edessa. He questioned God, and he wanted to believe in God. He questioned. He thought at the beginning, the sun is my God. But when the sun disappears in the night, he said, this cannot be God. So he said, moon is my God, and this moon disappears in the daytime. So he taught himself the God is invisible, and his he can be understood by thinking and what he created. To understand, understanding God starts with the creation around of us. So Abraham found the God, and he started his own mission by the message of Gabriel. Gabriel told him to start a big endeavor for the unity of God, the oneness of God, because there is only one God. And Abraham directly went to Nimrod, the king of that area, and he talked to him about God. He said, there is one God. And of course, Nimrod, the king, didn't like what he heard, and he thrown Abraham into the fire. According to Old Testament and the Quran, what we see, Abraham, when he was thrown into the fire, he was not burnt. And today there is Balıklı Göl, means the lake with fish, in Urfa city, and the people believe, people in Urfa and many people around the world, they believe this fire turned to water, and all the woods they turned to fish. And today the fish in the lake have got some stains on their skin. So people in the area, they believe these are the burnt side of the wood as well. And the first university was settled in Urfa, Edessa, we said. But also astrological. Today, astrology is very important matter, is at the topic, but very rare people know that astrology school was established also in Edessa University, and we should also emphasize this. If you come to Turkey, you will, if you want to visit this area, you must observe, you must look at the map as Urfa city, or Şanlıurfa, or Sanliurfa city. And the neighboring cities around of Şanlıurfa, Edessa, is Adıyaman in the north. And the northeast of Urfa, there is Diyarbakır. And also in the southern part of Edessa is Syrian border, and the west of Edessa is Urfa, is Gaziantep city. By the way, when you come to Urfa city, of course, I recommend you to see Zoygma Museum in Gaziantep. It's a wonderful place. You will enjoy it, and you will admire the mosaics in Gaziantep. Thank you very much for being with us. See you next week. Please follow us on social media on YouTube, Natural TV, and also Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. You can find our programs and news. Thank you. Goodbye.